I work in the social service field, and we just got an update on the Medicaid and Snap changes. And boy, start with Snap because I may have to make this in two parts. So as you know, the Big Beautiful Bill is now a law. So this is what will be happening over the next 3 years, basically. As you know, Snap was cut by 20%, which is the largest cut in the history of Snap. A lot of people are going to be at risk of losing their benefits, unfortunately. So if you receive Snap, you want to pay attention to this. So bottom line is that they are expanding work requirements. So people up to age 65 now are going to be required to work to be able to get their SNAP benefits. It was 54 before, they raised it to age 65. Also includes parents of kids that are older than 14. It used to be 18, they just reduced it to 14. So if you are a parent that is receiving SNAP for your family and you have a child that is over 14, you will now be required to work some of that time to receive those SNAP benefits. And while it adds exemptions for work requirements for American Indians and Alaska Natives, it eliminates exemptions for veterans, for people who are experiencing homelessness, and for foster youth. So now veterans, people who are experiencing homelessness, and foster youth that are of working age will now be required to work to receive their SNAP benefits. Also restricts the individual states' ability to waive those work requirements in areas that have high unemployment rates or limited work. So even if you're living in an area that literally has no work for you to do or to get, you still have to somehow meet those work requirements because now states can't waive that for you anymore. Switching the burden from the federal government to states. So it will increase the burden on the states' budgets by shifting costs from the federal government to the state. It eliminates benefits for most people who are not U.S. citizens, and it limits future updates based on evolving dietary restrictions and food costs to Thrifty Food Plan, which is used to determine the maximum SNAP benefits allowed, thereby restricting overall SNAP benefit levels, meaning that they can't raise it as much as they normally did with the rise of food costs. And yeah, I think I'll do a second part for Medicaid, but at the end, I'll put a screenshot of what they gave us.